app. Well, understanding human behavior is a huge factor in dealing with domestic violence. Law enforcement officers are trained yearly on how to handle these crimes. While there is a law on the books, often it comes down to officer discretion when deciding who gets charged. Our Megan Norman has more on how officers are trained on New at 11.
He's not supposed to be here.
Role-playing real life.
You don't understand. He has a history of beating me up. He's been arrested for assaulting me.
Cadets at the South Carolina Criminal Justice Academy spend close to 100 hours studying criminal domestic violence in the classroom and practicing scenarios.
You fell down the stairs.
I did not fall down the stairs.
Yes, you did.
Can you come over here for me? Come this way for me?
I don't hit women.
Yes, you do.
One of the first things we need to do is to separate the victim from the abuser.
Brian Bennett is an instructor at the academy.
Primary purpose is fear. The primary purpose is fear. That's why most victims do not come to court.
He specializes in criminal domestic violence and vulnerable adult abuse.
Some people are going to tell the whole truth. Some people are going to tell us nothing. And then some people are going to tell us portions of the truth. Cadets
are taught the ins and outs of the law, identifying the victim, the abuser, understanding the cycle of abuse, and determining if an arrest is necessary. Often, those decisions are not clear-cut.
There is a level of officer discretion. That discretion can vary from officer to officer.
Bennett says that depends on information and evidence on scene. Sometimes an arrest is mandatory.
But there is a physical manifestation of injury on the victim. But the key wording there is the officer has to determine who is the abuser and who is the victim.
Officers can only charge someone with CDV if they meet certain criteria. The abuser must be a spouse or a former spouse, must share a child with the victim, live together, or once have lived together.
Some people think that because they may not qualify under the definition of domestic violence that law enforcement can't do anything. Other criminal statutes protect those individuals under our assault laws, assault first degree, second degree, and third degree.
Bennett says physical bodily injury does not always have to be present to charge someone with CDV. Sometimes all it takes is a valid threat of violence. Again, a decision determined by the officer.
They make the best decision that they can with the information known at the time.
In Columbia, Megan Norman, WIS.